setting new standards in podcast excellence. You have joined the WBT, fully focused on business and taxes. Here is your host, Michael Lodge.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.
And welcome to the WBT. This is Michael Lodge. I'm glad that you've joined me. Yesterday we talked about, in my last podcast, we talked about a whole bunch of different lists that make us better leaders, make us better business people, make us better individuals. And one of the topics that I was talking about was learning and how it's so important for each of us to continue our learning process. No matter what age you are, up until your dying days, you should be constantly trying to learn. And so in Inc. magazine, over the weekend, I found this great article about learning and how to turn your companies into this learning machine almost, and encourage learning and the process of learning. So I'm going to go over their list, and some of them are adaptable and some of them might not be adaptable depending on what size of company you are, but I still think they're very good learning tools to keep our employees and our staff and ourselves in this learning process. It has to be done. It's just one of those things. The first one that they mentioned is a book clubs, to encourage collaboration and communication across any company or organization. It's good for employees to launch an internal book club. And it can be books on leadership and management, on accounting, on whatever the books that they've chosen in the book club to help them grow and help them learn as employees of your company or even yourself. Join a book club. Go out there. There's tons of them out there. Just go out there and join. Number 2, lunch and learns, where this is where a company held lunches, bring in a sandwich, bring in salad, whatever it needs to do, and learns. And they sat around and maybe they did TED Talks or maybe they did seminars that were going on, that were recorded on YouTube. There's a lot of information out there to help you learn. And a lot of it's on video. It's great to sit there and watch a video and have a free lunch at the same time. And it helps the process of learning. So hold some lunch and learns. Even with your employees that are out in the field, invite them to come in. Lunch and learns. I love that idea. Number 3 was completions and win events. So that is developing this successful culture of, okay, you accomplished something, you completed something, you're going to win. Now you win this, and then you end it with a learning situation. So, and you might have teams. You might be giving out awards for teams of what they've learned for that and how they've furthered their learning process in their organization. So it's vital that this completions and wins events can be held. It doesn't have to be held every month. It can be held on a quarterly basis or something to that nature. But so each quarter, you should be selecting a project team or a department to present a recently completed project that they've done. Be proud of them and learn the process of this winning process. It will empower your project managers and your managers to look for similar opportunities in their own customer environments when they're dealing with the customer base. And then strategic sharing sessions. And these are develop a strategic education policy for your small company. You can do it. You might have 5 employees. You might have 3 employees. You can develop a strategic education policy. So, like an example, when an employee wants to attend a training program outside the office, there should be specific questions on how that's going to benefit the company. How is that going to give more power to the company? Or what is the benefit of that? And part of that form needs to require your employee to present a business case explaining just how the desired training aligned to the company's overall mission. And this is one of the biggest things. A lot of you don't know what your mission is. You're just going into the office every day trying to sell something, but you don't know what your mission is. Or you're trying to build something, but you don't know what your mission is. You have to know what your story is, and you have to know what your mission is of your company. And then field trips. I love field trips. I remember my mom, when I was a child, she used to always schedule the field trips. She would always organize them. And we went on some really nifty ones. But companies can have hosted field trips. For example, when one company was working with a company called Wigmans, they took the project team on a scheduled field trip to one of their stores to meet with the executives and get a behind-the-scenes look at their operations. I think that's great. Go to your client. Go through their process. Go through their company. See what they're all about. That's a great field trip. It's a learning experience about what does your client do and how, what, and what you do can help them. I think that's a great idea. Especially in healthcare. So many people are supporting hospitals and medical facilities, but they've never even stepped inside the hospital that they're supporting. So there are many ways to educate employees or even yourself on a creative shoestring budget that will cultivate a culture of continuous learning without stressing an employee schedule or the company's finances. There's so many different ways that you can encourage this learning. It's so very important. Encourage them to learn on their own also. That's why I love the book clubs. What are your employees reading to better enhance their knowledge in the business that you're in or the industry that you're in? Are they learning to become better managers? Are they reading management material? Are they reading how to be more productive? Are they reading how to de-escalate situations within the company? I tell you, I love learning. Every day I get up and I do a online magazine called Flipboard for my firm. And it goes out there and it helps not only the employees, but also helps my clients. And every day I try to go out and find articles that will better their life and to educate them more on what they need to know. And so every single day from 5 o'clock until probably about 7 o'clock in the morning, I read articles. And since we're an accounting firm, I try to put articles out there that is going to help them in developing their life for the future, their retirement, their planning, their organization of their records, everything. I try to get it out there. So I put articles out there such as on retirement, which says Social Security benefits are likely to disappoint the average American. Survey shows, and it gives them some information what's going on. Or 26% of seniors say life is worse in retirement and how to make it better. So we have it out there. And then we have about entrepreneurship. Because since we do so much advising on small businesses and forming businesses in my firm, I try to put as much information out there on entrepreneurship. What to do, what to say, how to make your company stronger, how to use the technology that's available to you to make your time less stressful, and that you don't spend so much time working on things that you should not be working on. So educate yourself every single day. So from 5 until 7 in the morning, I'm reading, and sharing in my Flipboard magazine, so that people can go to our website and they can click on the Flipboard magazine and they can read the words that have to do with personal finance and business finance and entrepreneurship and everything else. This is so important. I don't know how to stress this, but if you don't continue to learn, you're not going to go anywhere. So get out there and learn. If you need help in this, send me an email at mlodge@lodge-co.com, and I will try to help you out as much as I possibly can. But educate yourself and educate your employees, your staff. Make it a team effort to continue to learn every single day. This is Mike Lodge with the WBT. Go out and learn something today.
Thank you for listening to the WBT with Michael Lodge. Join us again tomorrow as we explore more about business and taxes. Follow us on iHeartRadio and go to our podcast website at www.wbtpod.com and listen to all of our podcasts and read our blogs.
World of Business and Taxes on WBT.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.